on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Utah Jazz versus Oklahoma City Thunder NBA matchup going down Friday, February 21st, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to jump on something, whether it's a daily pass or a long-term pass. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase, because we have a loaded card of action lined up this week. You know, we've got a big college hoops card on Saturday. The NBA has a decent card this weekend as well, and the NHL is back in action on Saturday as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Utah Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Utah Jazz coming into this one 13-41 on the year, 28-26 against the number this season after ending up with a 120-116 loss at the hands of the Los Angeles Clippers in their last matchup prior to the All-Star break, coming back fresh. Same thing for Oklahoma City, coming in fresh as well. They took a 116-101 loss to Minnesota in their last matchup, sitting at 44-11 on the year, 34-17-4 against the number this season. That loss snapped a 7-game win streak going into that game. And the thing is that the Oklahoma City Thunder were a big favorite in a lot of those games. And OKC, the only game they didn't cover, or at least get a push in, was a game where they were laying 18.5 against the Raptors, who've been a great underdog this season. Only won that game by 12 points, but they beat Miami by 14, got a push. Also beat New Orleans by 36, Phoenix by 31, Milwaukee by 29, Sacramento by 34. This is an Oklahoma City team that has shown no mercy against a lot of bad teams this season. And now you take on a Utah Jazz team that's just had very little go right. You know, they did battle the Clippers hard. They have the outright win over the Lakers, but they also lost to the Lakers before that by 19, lost to the Clippers by 20. You know, didn't cover against the Suns, who weren't covering against anybody for much of the season, and even took a home loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves by 25 points. And it's at the point now where Utah earlier this season was not winning games at home, but now they're not really winning games anywhere, or at least being competitive at home, and now they're really not being competitive anywhere for the most part. And it just makes it really hard to get behind this Utah Jazz team just in general. Now, when you look at Utah's numbers, you know, as an underdog this season, you know, obviously they've been an underdog pretty much the entire way. You know, they're 28-25 against the number this season. And as a home underdog, you know, like I said, which is where they've, you know, been at least a decent team in terms of, you know, covering. They're 13-11 against the number this season. Still have been winning a lot of games, but only losing by 7 points per game. That's all well and good. The problem is the majority of those games are not against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who still have a winning ATS record as a road favorite this season of 12-9-2 against the number this season. Fourth best of teams with at least 10 games played as a road favorite. And it's just so hard for me to step in front of Oklahoma City, because Oklahoma City's, you know, defensive numbers on the road have still been outstanding. You look at their numbers as the road team, they're outscoring teams by 9.7 points per 100 possessions, tied with the Boston Celtics for the best net rating in the NBA, but they lead the NBA in defensive efficiency, you know, allowing just 104.9 points per 100 possessions, almost 3 full points fewer than Boston, who is in second at 107.8. This is just an Oklahoma City team that's been locking teams down. And while this is a big number, a lot of the bodies that are on the injury list for Utah could potentially still be missing here. Guys like Walker Kessler, Jordan Clarkson, Colin Sexton. You know, we'll have to see if those guys end up suiting up. KJ Martin. But I still think that even if some of those guys play, when Utah was at their healthiest, they were still getting blown out a lot. It hasn't seemed to matter. It's not like other teams where you can make an excuse that they were injured and they were missing guys, so maybe that's why they've been struggling. No, the Utah Jazz have just been terrible for much of the season, regardless of who's played. So give me Oklahoma City in this one, laying the big number, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.